Samantha Basabe, you're all the way in the front. Freddie Chocoteco, you're down here, Freddie. Jose, is there a seat next for Jose Lemus? Lemus, Lemus. Raise your hand, you guys. Do you guys see a seat from Isaiah Macias? Isaiah Macias. Celestian Flores, your seat is over here in the center. Celestian Flores. Cassandra, your seat's over here in the center. Cassandra. Taylor Jones, you're up here as well. Guys, make sure you're sitting in the front seat, okay?
All right, good morning. We're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Dr. Porter. I'm the Assistant Principal of Instruction. And welcome to the 2024 Academic Excellence Assembly. Before we get started, I would like to welcome the JROTC. Teachers are Sergeant Courtney Harrington and Sergeant Palomero. For the presentation colors, I'd like everybody to stand, please. Thank you to the JROTC. Without further ado, I would like to welcome you all and present to you Principal Mr. Mendebro for our welcome Nova.
Good morning. I will be as brief as possible. I do want to thank Sergeant Harrington and the JROTC. If we could give them another round of applause. And most importantly, I don't have a large speech, but I will tell you this. I want to thank all of the parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, everybody that came from the families out there. None of this really is going to happen if you're not pushing your son or daughter to do everything in your power to make sure that they have success in school. So in my second year as principal, it's been an honor to be the principal at South High. But can all of the students and staff, if we can give the parents and guardians a round of applause. Okay, so let me start with the students. First and foremost, obviously today we're here to celebrate and acknowledge all of your hard work. And if you are being recognized today, that means you made the honor roll, you're on the principal's list, but you did more than you possibly could inside and outside the classroom to really focus on books and focus on what you can do to receive the best grades that you possibly can. I understand school is a grind, school can be difficult, but before you know it, these 4 years will fly by. The sophomores in the room can attest to that they feel like they probably were just in 7th or 8th grade last year, and now they're already in the 10th grade. So before you know it, obviously you're working hard to work towards graduation, but if you ask any of your junior or senior friends that will be here in a few hours in the afternoon, they wish that the 4 years didn't fly by so fast. So everything that you did this last semester, after school, before school, nighttime, weekends, I just want to say thank you. It's acknowledged, it's appreciated, and you guys really represent us well out there. When you think a little bit about how Spartans do it, right? And then before I have an honor to introduce our keynote speaker, please make sure after you get your certificates of acknowledgement today, not only do you thank your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, grandparents, anybody that you live with, but please think a little bit about your counselors, think about your teachers, think about the community specialists, your coaches, your advisors, all of the adults here on campus that are here as a support for you moving forward. But let me just ask a couple of housekeeping. Please make sure that you are super engaged, attentive, and showing nothing but respect when your peers are receiving their acknowledgement. And just make sure that folks that maybe aren't in South every single day and are here in a packed house, they recognize what it means to be a Spartan. When you think a little bit about respect and integrity and goals, heart, and most importantly today is about tradition and acknowledging what it takes to be somebody special. When you think about 2,300 students go to South High, and not everybody is here this morning at the Performing Arts Center because you've gone above and beyond and you excel. So I'm super excited. Not only is he family, but he's the chief of the Bakersfield Fire Department for the entire city of Bakersfield, and he graduated here at South High. He can tell you his years. He may not be super young anymore, but he's super excited to be here at South High. And we have a community leader right here in our backyard that went to South High, graduated South High, and is now the chief of the entire Bakersfield Fire Department. So if you can, please put your hands together for our keynote speaker this morning, Chief John Green.
Thank you, everybody. Definitely good to be back. Just a little bit about myself. Born and raised in Bakersfield, attended these local high school, attended the Leo G. Poly School right down the road, Emerson Junior High, and graduated from South High School in 1987. Very proud to be back. A lot of people ask me, did you always want to be a firefighter? And the answer is no. There's people who were born to be firefighters. They knew they wanted to be firefighters since they were a kid. They always dreamed of being a firefighter as a kid. I was not one of those people. In fact, I didn't know what I wanted to do until after I graduated from South High. Our families used to go on camping trips. There'd be about 5, 6 families that would go on camping trips for about a week every August. And as time went on, those family members invited other family members and friends, and they invited family members and friends. And really by the time that you go fast forward a few years, there's 12, 15, 20 different families there. My dad approached me one day and said, "Son, you ever think about being a firefighter?" And I said, "No, what did he do?" And he said, "Go over and talk to Bertie." His name was Gary Bergman. And he said, "Talk to Bertie, he's the captain of the Bakersfield Fire Department." So I went over and I talked to Bertie, and I remember it like it was yesterday. His wife made us a breakfast burrito, and we talked for an hour and a half, 2 hours about the fire service, the kind of calls I would respond to. Always helping people, responding to fires. No calls are the same. I mean, we talked for a long time. And at that time I was hooked. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I loved helping people. This profession just fit me. So Bergie really set that career path for me. My father never graduated high school, but he knew the importance of an education. So he pushed me. My mom and dad pushed me to get good grades in high school. I sat where you sat. I was an honor roll student. I took education seriously. Bergie pointed me in the right direction, introduced me to the volunteer fire department fire program that the Bakersfield Fire Department had. I was a volunteer firefighter. It taught me about the fire technology program at Bakersfield College. I earned an associate degree in fire science, the first in my family to earn any kind of a college degree. But you really inspired me, set that path for me, and I took my first test ever to become a firefighter. I came out number 8 on the city's list, and people were saying, "Man, you're a shoo-in. You're going to get hired in no time." The city hired 5 people and went on a hiring freeze for the next 3 years. So instead of really feeling down, feeling bad about things, I actually made lemonade out of those lemons. I transferred to Cal State Bakersfield and earned a bachelor's degree in public administration. Coincidentally, the day that I turned in my last paper was my first day in the fire academy, which was really coincidental and very cool for me. I later went back and earned a master's degree from Cal State Bakersfield in administration. So I really want to push the importance of an education, and right now you guys have a great mindset. I do want to leave you with a couple of things that I think is really important when I'm out recruiting firefighters. I think it's important for me to send these 2 messages. So one is I want a workforce that mirrors society. I mean, you guys are all members of society. I look out in the crowd and I see my future workforce. When you look like the community you serve, when you speak the same language as the community you serve, and when you understand the culture of the community you serve, you're able to provide that legendary customer service, which is in our mission statement. Equally important is really, I can make anybody a firefighter. And by me saying I actually have a great training staff, a great training division, great staff who are going to put people to a 6-month academy once they get hired. We can make anybody a firefighter, but we can't make people good people. So my goal as a fire chief is to hire good people and to make them firefighters. Right now, you guys are on the path, great education, work on being good people, and I know you are. Take advantage of opportunities like those chance meetings that I had with Bergie. Set that path, set that career path, pave that path forward, and a lot of it really starts with the education, and you guys are on the right path so far. So, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to come home and talk to you guys this morning. Congratulations on your achievement, and I look forward to the successes you guys are going to have in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Brandon. Much appreciated today. All right, we're going to get started listing the names here with principals list. Principals list means the students with 4.0 or higher. I want to let you all know that everybody who's receiving principal list or honor roll today will be served a luncheon next week with weather permitting by the counselors and the administration. So starting with Kamari Chambers. Kamari Chambers, come on up for principal list. Next student, Mariana Coral. Next principal's list, Omar Esparza. Next student, Brian Flores Lopez. Principal's list, Jorge Garcia. Principal's list, Ashley Villegas. Principal's list, Anthony Gordon. Principal's list, Abraham Hernandez. Principal's list, Rosita Isidora. Principal's list, William Jefferson.
That's my boy!
Principal's list, Jacob Hernandez. Principal's list, Carlos Enriquez. Principal's list, Frank Ariano Portillo. And Principal's list, Billy Richardson. For honor roll, Jorge Ariola. Genesis Bryce. Honor roll, Andrew Gonzalez. Honor roll, Emmanuel Guzman Dominguez. Honor roll, Mike Lopez Castellon. Mike Gastelum. Honor roll, Bianca Mitchell. Honor roll, Jasmine Reyes. Honor roll, Jeremy Rosales. And honor roll, Julian Torres. Congratulations. Thank you guys. Every student also will receive 5 Spartan bucks they can redeem in the Student Advocacy Center for some Spartan swag as well with their certificate. So keep that in mind. Redeem that during lunch, before or after school. Congratulations. Okay. Any parents that are still standing, these seats are not going to be vacated as the classes return. If you would like to come to the front, you can sit in the first 4 rows here. Any parents still standing, those first 4 rows will now be open. Thank you again. Okay, we're getting started next, again, with Principal's List 4.0 or higher. Congratulations, Ricardo. Can I get Ricardo and his row to stand up? Miss Lily, if you can get your section up and ready to go. Okay. I have 2 pages for principal list. That means they're receive a 4.0 or higher. That could be they were taking courses that give them a 4.0 or higher, some straight A's plus. So first student is Ricardo Akumada. Congratulations, Ricardo. Next student, Joseph Alton Hoppel. Next student, Jaslyn Barajas. Principal's list, Zane Daniel Barogos. Principal's list, Daniel Cabrera. Principal's list, Kimberly Camacho Corona. Principal's list, Sebastian Castaneda. Principal's list, Shariah Castillo. Principal's list, Axel Cortez Perez. Next Miss Myra Casillas. Miss Marilyn Diaz. Kimberly Esquivias. Natalia Estrada. Juan Figueroa Torcios. Diana Flores. David Flores. Giancarlo Flores. Principal's List Angel Garcia. Jocelyn Garcia. Edward Gomez. Jacqueline Gomez. Lori Gonzalez. Natalie Granados. Rosalina Guerrero Marquez. Johan Heredia. Isabella Hernandez Aguilar. Steve Hernandez Hernandez. Pablo Hoyas. Ryan Guevara Perez. Rodrigo Tapia. Malaya Kemp. Yogesh Kumar. Kristen Laura. Jasmine Leal Uno. Edgar Martinez. Esmeralda Martinez. Sarah Miranda. Soraya. Nicole Montesinos. Nana Ortiz. Gabriela Ortiz. Diego Reyes. Kevin Rodriguez. Millie Rodriguez Morando. Alexa Rubakova. Alexander Salazar Aparco. Antonio Sanchez Calderon. Sylvia Sanchez Serrano. Adam Stubblefield. Elani Tapia. Mia Torres Garcia. Camila Vaca. Andrew Valdez. Destiny Vega. Julissa Viveros. And Malachi Williams. If you could give all the students another round of applause. Okay, students being awarded now are from honor roll, 3.0 to 3.9. First student is Braven Abenitega. Jerome Abrego. Miranda Acevedo. William Adams. Really nice. Daisy Aguilara Diaz. Jasmine Aguare. Fernando Ahumada. Ms. Lady Alcaraz. Esmeralda Aldana. Liliana Alejandro. Kimberly Alfaro. Sumaya Ali. Jaden Elias. Alina Alvarado Diaz. Rodrigo Alvarado Diaz. Guadalupe Alvarez Romero. Matthew Alvarado Sevilla. Mai Mescua. Cecilia Andrade. Andrea Raza. Genesis Artiaga Cruz. Uriah Babaker. Saul Hernandez. Terrell Bailey. Josephina Altajar. Aslan Barnes. Annabelle Hernandez. Samantha Basabe. Kevin Batista Campos. Natalie Beltran. Brianna Nunez. Juan Verduzco. Caleb Burdine. Jacqueline Borges Interiano. Adrian Bonilla. Noah Guerrero. Daniel Brito. Jeffrey Bryce. Brianna Burrell. Michael Butterbaugh. Lauren Calderon Moreno. Abel Camacho. Nathan Camacho. Samuel Carbajal. Ethan Carpenter. Alexis Ocampo. Julissa Castellanos. Kelly Castro Garrido. Marin Uribe. Jenny Sofia Siciliano. Leonel Salvador. Kimberly Cervantes Arias. Andrea Chavez. Mauricio Chavez. Sofia Chavez. Freddie Chocotico. Gavin Christian. Anthony Coburn. Ashley Clodel. Diego Contreras. Dacian Cooper. Victoria Morales. Jorge Cortez. Henry Cortez. Emilio Cruz. Josue Cruz. Haley Cruz. Evelyn Grimalhalva. Brooklyn Davis. Roberto Di Caro. Sarah Dennis. Natalie Di Leo. Cassidy Diaz. Botany Drajon. Jasmine Elizalde. Kyla Encinas. Emmanuel Vega. Carol Esquivas. Giselle Estrada. Hermelinda Estrada. Rose Fernandez. Camila Flores. Celestial Flores. Derek Flores Cruz. Caitlin Freer. Caleb Fuentes. Emily Galarza. Emiliano Gallegos. Alexander Gallegos Chavez. Matthew Galvin Santoyo. Francisco Garcia. Heather Garcia. Juan Garcia. Oscar Garcia. Stephanie Garcia. Elizabeth Garcia Casillas. Isabella Garcia Cruz. Adeline Garcia Ruiz. Galen Garcia Torres. Andres Garabay. Eric Gaetan. Andrea Gill. Krishma Deep Gill. Abril Gomez. Mariana Gomez Perez. Carolina Gonzalez Montoya. Cassandra Gonzalez Velasquez. Nathan Guevilla. Ricky Granados. Stephanie Guerrero. Jasmine Gillian. Juan Gillian. Abigail Gutierrez. Jacob Gutierrez. Tanya Gutierrez. Devin Guzman. Jean-Marie Hedspeth. Arlette Hernandez. Chance Hernandez. Dulce Hernandez. Marcus Hernandez. Javier Herrera. Leslie Herrera. Miguel Rivera. Josephina Damien. Michelle Introfini. Ella Jackson. Jesselyn Jackson. Elvis Jimenez Valladares. Bailey Jewell. Andrew Jimenez. Adriana Jones. Aubrey Jones. Nathaniel Jones. Rita Jones. Taylor Jones. Dayana Joya. Mary Juan. Kaylia King. Linnell Larry. Armani Leal. Jose Enos Gill. Estrella Leon Garcia. Guadalupe Leon Hurtado. Leslie Leon Garcia. Dylan Lembrado. Daniela Lisea Flores. Maria Leo. Leah Lister. Anna Lamelli. Armando Lopez. Dalia Lopez. Josue Lopez. Pedro Lopez. Sienna Lopez. Zarazade Lopez. Aileen Lopez Leva. Sarah Lopez Mendez. Mauricio Lopez Rivera. Natalie Lorenzana. Victoria Lozano. Benjamin Lepercio. Lizette Lepercio. Alondra Lepercio Castaneda. Allison Macias. Isaiah Macias. Marlene Macias Zolorzano. Catherine Madrigal Cortez. Aubrey Mahan Narabi. Ranveer Miami. Enrique Maldonado. Maria Manriquez. Sandra Marquez. Mario Marquin Aragon. Angel Martinez. Angel Martinez. Adrena Martinez. Orelli Martinez. Jorge Martinez Duarte. Aiden May. Catherine May. Tiana McLean. Fabiola Mejia Quintanilla. Jacob Mendez. Elias Mendez and Navas. Isabel Mendoza Guerrero. Gracie Menendez. Andrew Mercado. Elias Montalongo. Nicole Mooney. Taki Moore. Esteban Morales. Jocelyn Morales Olivera. Elia Moreno. Elia Moreno. Mari Moreno. Jesus Moreno. Jehu Napa Cruz. Isaac Navarro. Elena Navarro Montano. Julissa Nunez. Emily Oakley. Marilia Besso. Jose Olivas Garcia. Emiliano Orozco. Daniel Ortega. Mena Ortega. Bruno Ortiz Ramos. David Palacios. Jeremiah Halifax. Johnny Palomar. Guillermo Partida. Natalia Peralta. Ulysses Perez. Jermisha Peterson. Sergio Pillon. Jose de Lacencio Saldana. Alexander Portillo. Skayana Clark. Ben Kuros. Skayana Garden. Eddie Ramey. Alyssa Ramirez. Angel Ramirez. Camila Ramirez. Crystal Ramirez. Let's go. Donovan Ramirez. Nathaniel Ramirez. Cristobal Ramirez Latino. Emily Ramos. Emily Ramos. Ivana Regalado Cuesta. Felipe Hurtado Ibarra. Angie Rico Carrillo. Sanya Rivera Mora. Andrew Rivera. Aileen Rodriguez. Carlos Rodriguez. Jacob Rodriguez. Juliana Rodriguez. Sarahi Rodriguez Guzman. Adelasia Romero. Edward Romero. Santana Ronquillo. Carla Ruala Cervantes. Anthony Ruiz. Anthony Ruiz Felix. Abraham Rubalcaba Riano. Gabriela Salazar. Samina Salcido. Jimena Salcido. Karen Salguero. Ashley Sanchez. Abraham Sanchez. Emily Sanchez. David Sanchez Roche. Alexa Sandoval. Eileen Itzel Sandoval. Axel Sestre. Yael Serato. Talea Shropshire. JJ Sarah. Somali Singh. Jasmine Guevara. Ariana Staple. Taisha Stewart. London Terrence. London Terrence. Myla Thomas. Alejandra Torres. Giselle Torres. Escoret. Christine. Deandra Turner. Eva Turner. Daniel Guadarrama. Brian Valenzuela. Monica Valenzuela. Raimundo Vaya Lamus. Felix Vasquez. Melanie Vasquez Hernandez. Natalia Vasquez Silva. Ezekiel Velasquez. Azul Velasquez. Maria Angela Velasquez. And Alia Venegas Gonzalez. Nevaeh Venegas. Jacob Vergara. Kayla Villanueva. Cian Villanueva. Julian Villalobos. Travis Villalobos. Estrella Villegas. Mark Vivas Perez. Clark Von Villalobos. Liliana Webb. Chloe Wetmore. Cherie Williams. Clifford Willis. And Augustine Zaragoza. All right, if we can give them another round of applause, listen to us all. I just want you to know this is one assembly. This is just our freshmen and sophomores. We're going to pack the house again 6th grade with our juniors, seniors. We appreciate you being here. We do have a couple backdrops up here and back to the side. We're going to take some pictures with Mr. Menderbro, and I'm going to hand it over for closing. Thank you.
No, I don't have any closing. Just want to say thanks and echo what Dr. Porter said. And most importantly, if you got a certificate, remember you got the 5 bonus points for Spartan bucks. And then obviously we're going to do a barbecue. I don't know if you covered that with me. We already covered it. Oh, we're going to try to hit it next week. We planned on getting to a barbecue lunch tomorrow, but it's supposed to be raining Thursday and Friday. So we're going to definitely make sure you hang on to that and your certificate. But most importantly, if you want to stick around for pictures with friends or parents or anybody on the counseling team or administration, please let us know. Congratulations and be safe.
There is a backdrop outside with South High Spartans on the back, or outside in the front as you exit. Or if you'd like to line up and take a picture with Mr. Menderbro right here on stage, starting on stage left over here, okay?